Hey, YouTube. I am not showing my face tonight because I'm currently sweating. UK is not a nice place to be right now. I know you're going to say, but the weather is alright. It's not that bad. You're used to hot weather. I am used to hot weather, but not when I'm looking like I've come out the shower and my face is sweating. And I don't want to show you guys my sweaty self. So anyway, back to the task at hand. Night of Champions takes place tonight on PLE. There are 6 matches on the card and I'm going to run them down. So without further ado, my name's Manlykefresh. So let's go! If any of you would like to be updated on any future videos I'm about to release, or just to follow me in general, you can follow me on X at www.x.com/manlykefresh. So, the first of 6 matches that I'm going to cover for Night of Champions is the Queen of the Ring Finals match, where the winner of this match gets a shot at a world champion at SummerSlam. So one of the participants is the current women's world champion Liv Morgan, taking on former world women's champion and former WWE women's champion in her own right in Io Sky. Now, what I really do find very perplexing is that why is Liv Morgan even in this match to begin with? I get that she wants to be a double champion, but realistically speaking, putting Liv Morgan, who is one of the world champions anyway, in a King of the Ring tournament to try and become the undisputed women's champion at SummerSlam is just absolutely ludicrous. I mean, at the end of the day now, I get why they're probably doing this match is because, one, Liv Morgan is one of Triple H's favourite wrestlers right now. We all know it. Liv Morgan, don't get me wrong, Liv Morgan is fully capable of achieving all the stuff she's achieved, even when Vince McMahon was around, but it just seems a bit more prominent now that Triple H is running the ship. And Io Sky is one of obviously Triple H's favourite wrestlers. So now it's like we're now in a situation now where where do we go from here? If Liv wins, Liv will do a champion versus champion match at SummerSlam. I know Rhea Ripley's currently injured, so that could be one way to get it off her. But then, having said that, now let's say for the sake of argument, Io wins. Io, to my knowledge, has always had a number on Rhea. She's always beaten Rhea one-on-one. So that's something maybe Io will be like, well, if I win this, I'll go for Rhea because Rhea's never beaten me. But then having said that, you put you in a situation now where, look at the situation that Liv is in. If Liv loses to Io, doesn't that technically make her #1 contender for the women's championship anyway? World championship anyway, so I don't know. But I'm just going to make a wild prediction. I personally believe Io Sky is going to beat Liv Morgan and challenge for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. So that's what I'm thinking. And then maybe when Crown Jewel happens later on in the year, we can run this match back with both of them. But having said that, I still feel I don't know, because there is still issues with Rhea and Liv. Maybe they're going to run that back. Do you know what? Yeah. All signs are telling me that Liv is going to win this match, but I'm going to go with the prediction that I want. So I'm just going to choose Io Sky to beat Liv Morgan and challenge Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam this summer in August. So Io Sky to win. So the next match I'm going to cover will be the one-on-one singles match for the WWE United States Champion, where current reigning defending champion Mr. Whoop That Trick, yeah, whoop that trick, whoop that trick, I like it, whoop that trick, oh yeah man, Trick Williams defends his championship against the former NXT North American and NXT champion in Ricky Starks, aka Ricky Saints. So how this match come about was, there's been a little bit of back and forth between Ricky Saints, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Why they didn't make it a triple threat match, it's beyond me. But then obviously Trick told Ricky and Carmelo to fight for the right to become number one contender, and they had that match 2 Fridays ago. Obviously Ricky Saints pushed Carmelo into the exposed ring bell, knocked Carmelo out, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and now we have the United States Championship match we have now. Now, WWE has done Ricky Saints a complete injustice by bringing him to SmackDown and having him lose. I mean, obviously I get why he's on SmackDown. I mean, he's one of Cody Rhodes' boys from AEW, and you know, don't get me wrong, Ricky Saints is one of the greats in the ring. He's a good all-around wrestler. He's fantastic. He's just not on the same level as a Carmelo Hayes, in my opinion. He's a good trash talker, but he's just not a great in-ring performer like Carmelo. And in regards to mic skills, Trick Williams is not a better in-ring performer compared to Ricky Saints, but on the mic, he's fantastic. He's very charismatic. He's great at promos. He looks the part. If you were to have 2 children and you had the son of The Rock, that would be Ricky Saints. And if you had the son of Booker T, that would be Trick Williams right now. So it's kind of like a Trick Williams versus a Rock kind of situation. Only difference is neither of them as charismatic as their parents. But Trick Williams is definitely almost as good, if not better, than he was last time when he was on NXT. So I'm just waffling for the sake of waffling now, but I do feel this match will be very, very good. There'll be a lot of back and forth. Carmelo probably might get involved somehow, might kind of distract Ricky Saints, but when it's all said and done, I give this win to Trick Williams to win and retain his United States Championship. So Trick Williams to win. So the next match, which is going to be for the United States Championship, the Women's United States Championship, will be a run back from, ironically, I think was it SummerSlam last year, where Tiffany Stratton, who was then the Women's Champion, is now the United States Women's Champion, will be defending her championship against the person who beat her for the Women's Championship last year, Jade Cargill. So, obviously, how is it now that Jade Cargill is challenging for the Women's United States Championship when not that long ago she was the Women's Champion? So, it's quite simple. So, Jade has currently got problems with Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair was taken out during her last attempt at being in the finals for the Queen of the Ring finals, and because of that now Charlotte Flair lost her match to Liv Morgan because of the injury that Jade Cargill and her girls B-Fab and Mi Chim inflicted on Charlotte before that match. And as weeks have gone on, Tiffany Stratton has assisted Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss in their war against Jade Cargill. Now, obviously, there is no love lost between Charlotte Flair or Tiffany Stratton for that matter, and Tiffany has stated multiple times that I don't care for Charlotte Flair, but we have the same goal. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You are my enemy, Jade, and we're not going to let you become women's champion again. So as a result of that, Jade Cargill has said, okay, put your women's United States Championship on the line. So obviously Tiffany Stratton has obviously accepted the challenge because she's probably got some like doubts about, you know, there's got a lot of people saying that, oh, Jade Cargill can beat Tiffany, as Tiffany lost to her last year. And I feel like Tiffany has something to prove here, but it's going to be very, very hard for her to prove that she can beat Jade Cargill with Jade Cargill's minions constantly being around. But I feel Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, if Alexa Bliss doesn't come, Charlotte Flair will have an answer for that, simply because she does not want Jade Cargill to win this championship, as it was Jade that cost her the Queen of the Ring final match against Io Sky. So because of that, and because of the fact that they're obviously pushing a rivalry between Jade and Charlotte for SummerSlam, that I believe Tiffany Stratton will retain her United States Championship, and this will lead to an extended rivalry with Jade and Charlotte. So Tiffany to win and retain. Now it's time for me to cover the one match that I'm dreading the most, for all of the wrong reasons. Because on paper, this match should be solid. This match should be amazing. But because of circumstances, I am just going to put my hands in my head in my hands and be like, what the hell is going to happen in this King of the Ring final match between Mr. Yeetmaster, Jey Uso, excuse me, who is going to take on the ruler, the destroyer, Obafemi. So, why am I dreading this match the most? It's quite simple. WWE, why is main event Jey Uso in this match? I mean, okay, Jey Uso, former Intercontinental Champion, yeet. Jey Uso, former World Champion, yeet. Jey Uso, former Royal Rumble winner, yeet. Former 9-time tag team champion with his brother, yeet. Former tag team champion with Cody Rhodes, yeet. Former King of the Ring, no, he's not King of the Ring, what's the other one? The one they did at WrestleMania, or before WrestleMania. Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner, yeet. Okay, he's done it all, he's won it all. Yet Jey Uso gets tired when he does a promo. He gets tired when he's in his match. He can't do a spear properly. Jey Uso has become one of the most lackluster to watch wrestlers in the entire history of WWE. You've got people like LA Knight that deserve to be pushed, won't push him. Why? Because he's not a Paul Levesque guy. And I hate to say it, this is not a racist thing. The only reason why Jey Uso is in the situation that he is now is predominantly one, he's Samoan. And you've got the two biggest Samoans in WWE. The Rock, who is part of the TKO board, and then you then have his cousin Roman Reigns, who is practically one of the faces of WWE. So why wouldn't he get pushed to the moon? Yet your brother is taken backstage to you, even though Jimmy's better wrestler than you. Anyway, I've ranted on about Jey Uso too much. This match is quite simple. The situation that we find ourselves in is that, in all fairness, Obafemi should win this match. But we all know there is one reason why Obafemi will not win this match. Is because of a certain person who is from Minnesota, where SummerSlam is being held, who recently defeated Obafemi. And now, you can't see me, I'm doing the Jey Uso run it back thing with my hands, you know, that where I twist my hands up and down. Thank God you can't see me today, because I'm sweating up the place. So I'm doing the whole yeet thing that Jey Uso does. We're going to run back Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. at SummerSlam. So what's going to happen now is during this match, Obafemi is about to do the decisive victory. Somehow the referee gets taken out. Brock Lesnar comes out, F5, F5, F5 multiple times, and then Jey Uso is going to do the Uso splash. 1, 2, 3, bow. There's your shot, and then Jey Uso will win due to interference by Brock Lesnar. I hate to see it happen, but that's what's going to happen. And in what I believe could be the penultimate match of Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia will be the steel cage match for, I don't know, this is going to be probably what, the 4th time these guys, maybe it's 3rd, I don't know, I've lost count now. The 3rd time or 4th time these guys have wrestled against each other. Seth Rollins, the creator, the founder of the Vision, the ex-leader of the Vision, taking on his former protege in Braun by God Breaker. Snap you like a twig. These two are going to fight in a steel cage match to probably culminate their entire rivalry. And no doubt Paul Heyman will be by ringside screaming, Braun! Braun! Look out! So, obviously these two have had an intense rivalry ever since Braun Breaker turned on Seth Rollins when Seth was still the then WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And since then, Seth has been on a mission to try and get his own. I mean, I think during his match with Gunther at WrestleMania, Braun Breaker took him out, costing him the match. Then I do believe Braun Breaker did beat Seth Rollins. I believe it was Backlash. Was it Backlash? It's been so long now. So much has happened since this rivalry started. But now this match is going to be in steel cage, and obviously the only way to win this match is to either escape the cage. I don't think pinfalls will be in this match, so it will be escaping the cage either by climbing out or going through the door. Now, I've been reading online that there are going to be a couple of people who could get involved. I mean, one wild theory that I had read was Baron Corbin could be coming back and could interfere in this match, and then he becomes the latest member of the Vision. Because let's face facts, the Vision's is piss poor right now. I mean, Logan Paul is out with an arm injury. Austin Theory has been a flop again. Braun Breaker is slowly starting to lose his mystique, so I thought, why not bring back an old WWE star who was just as useless as the rest of them? But hey, at the end of the day, I've said this before, Seth Rollins is at the stage in his career where he's basically untouchable. He doesn't need victories. It won't affect his career. He's done it all. Braun Breaker is still the upcoming star. I mean, it's very hard to believe that Braun Breaker is not world champion yet. So because of that, I feel Braun Breaker needs to win this match. So whether it be interference, whether it be in his own merit, Braun Breaker to win this match and probably finishing this rivalry with Seth Rollins in SummerSlam. So Braun Breaker to win. And it's the final match of the PLE, which I'm about to cover, which I believe will be the main event of Night of Champions, which sees Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, the undisputed champion, or the undisputed WWE champion, however you want to call him, the man with the richest prize in WWE right now, taking on Mr. I'm the only good guy left in WWE, Crybaby Sami Zayn, taking on the Ring General, again. Gunther, who actually deserves a rematch after he actually lost three times now. But now it's in a triple threat match. So, how have we got to this stage? Why are we now having a triple threat match? Elementary, my dear fans. Elementary, my dear fans. This is simple. Sami Zayn is a bitter, twisted, narcissistic son of a bitch who believes that everything that Cody Rhodes has been given to him, which is actually true, has been handed to him, while people like Sami Zayn always sit in the back. Meanwhile, Gunther, who recently transferred from Raw, decided to exercise whatever stipulation him and Mr. Paul Heyman had for Seth Rollins back at WrestleMania. He decided to exercise his right to the WWE Championship, which he lost at Backlash, but he had his foot on the ropes. As time has gone on, Sami Zayn has slowly interjected himself into the match up until the point where we got to the special guest referee. Well, Sami Zayn was a special guest referee in the match and then cost Gunther the match by kicking Gunther's hands off the ropes, and then Cody took advantage and then rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes, being the stupid babyface that he is, who I can't effing stand, decided to, again, I'm doing the Jey Uso thing, I'm twisting my hands, doing the run it back thing. He decided to run the match back and decided to have a restart. Gunther comes sprinting to the ring. Lo and behold, during that second match 2 Fridays ago, Sami Zayn decides to interject himself by beating up Gunther. Cody Rhodes decides to grab him, and while Sami Zayn has a championship in his head, smacks Cody Rhodes in the face of it, and then Sami Zayn once again has this stupid look on his face like, oh my god, I'm really sorry, but we all know you meant to do it, but I'm so sorry. Cody then goes to Nick Aldis and says, I would like both of them in a triple threat match, and lo and behold, here we are. Cody Rhodes defending his championship in the most lackluster main event that has ever happened on PLE this year. To say I'm sick and tired of Gunther versus Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn being in it somehow, it's an understatement. In fact, I'm sick of Cody Rhodes as champion, I'm sick of Gunther, I'm sick of Sami Zayn. But we all know Mr. Golden Boy, Mr. My nose is so far up Paul Levesque's arse that I can do no wrong, is going to retain his championship. We all know he's going to retain his championship, and he's probably going to pin Sami Zayn to eliminate Sami Zayn from the championship picture completely, which will probably then lead to Gunther getting another rematch somewhere before whoever wins the main event of the King of the Ring tournament for SummerSlam. So Sami Zayn to lose and Cody Rhodes to pin him to retain his championship. Before you guys leave, kindly do me the greatest honour by subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking on subscribe, and by following me on my only social media platform of X at www.x.com/Manlykefresh, where you'll be updated with any future videos which are about to come out, whether it be my wrestling videos or my gaming videos or my top 20s. So until next time guys, see you at the next video, look after yourselves and take care. Bye bye.